Hey everybody, what's up? My lore masters out there, thank you for joining me as we take Gnomeregan here, our little mage, little Super Luigi, bring him back in. He's level 8, almost level 9, and we're going to get him to level 10 and run Gnomeregan with him today. Stay a while and listen. We are doing a walkthrough of the vanilla content patch by patch. So these are the quests that were available as far as we know at the end of vanilla. So we're still kind of working our way through. We're working on classic. I didn't get a chance to run classic because we do have some quests still that we're still working on in classic. The very end game, I want to go to the Goldblar Quarry. So that has not dropped off. That just got to be the end game, as for most games really nowadays. The end game is the grind. And so we got to the real part where it's really the grind. Everything takes a long time. The instances are being run and are often not successful. But what we have on deck for that is to... Oh, no. I want to get off the plane. How do you land? Crud. We don't want to go to Goldblar Quarry. Yeah, there we go. Land. Land at the next stop. We missed it already. We need to go to... Return to Grimlock and turn that one in. Bummer. So we'll have to get right back on. But we have a prep episode, like an intermission style episode coming up on that, where we're going to take Alliance and Horde. I'm going to get into an open run for Dire Maul Tribute, and then we're going to...
Here there.
Yeah, I got to pay to go back to Karanos. Luckily it's only 5 copper. We're going to turn in the Dire Maul Tribute Alliance run, and then we're going to pick up all the Alliance quests for Upper Blackrock Spire that we can. And then we're going to pop over to our Horde account. We're going to pick up all the Upper Blackrock Spire Horde quests and try to see if we can get an open run into the the Dire Maul North Tribute also with the Archive open, Arboreum open, whatever it's called. Maybe it's not Arboretum. It's the library. Arcanium, Athenium. Can't remember the exact name. Maybe it's Athenium. So we can turn in the Elven Legends. And that's about it. So that'll be a lot of running around and setting up. And then that's going to happen in a couple days. And then the week after that, we'll finally start Upper Blackrock Spire runs, which that's going to take us a little bit of time. We'll be probably spending about a month or so in Upper Blackrock Spire. Here we're going to turn in, just for XP, not for reading, the other quest of the run back and forth to... There you go. So that was really just to help us get XP in this grand adventure that we're on. We're trying to get to level 10 as fast as we can, but without doing quests that are sort of illegal for us to do, which is quests that are not part of the 1.1 patch. So these quests... The reason why I skipped through them, in case you didn't see the previous episode with our dwarf, we already did Dun Morag and all of the Dun Morag available quests on that character. After this, we'll fly back to Lochwindon. I don't know, we had a decent amount of success right there in the Iron Band excavation site. We've also raised our tailoring. Another part of what we're doing here is working on tailoring. We need to get to 225 tailoring. So I gotta be a little bit... I gotta stop even caring about the enchanting. I want enchanting to get higher. It's nice that we're up to 20. But it's not... Whatever. Alright, so here we are. There are a couple quests that we can do on this based on our spreadsheet. We can do... The Public Servant, those blasted trogs. That's it. So literally 2 quests. What is this? That's Trouble in the Lake. No, that's a different one. This one, nothing needed. Mining. What's this guy have? Priceless treasures. No. There we go. Those blasted trogs. And then
what can I do for you?
One of us will give him one. Maybe we have to do that one first. It will open up the other. That's fine. Alright, so let's stack up. I'll reapply my 1 hour of magic here, and let's get rocking and rolling on these little troggies. Now the good thing is that the trogs are going to give us linen, so that's great. We need to kill a total of 16. It's an OG quest. Public Servant is the other one. Didn't see it up there. That's where we have to go rescue these guys. I don't see it. Oh, you know what? It's got to be up there, right? because I kind of remember doing both these at the same time last time. I saw Senator whatever up there, so I just missed out on him for whatever reason. Where's he at? See, does he not have it?
How are ya?
Oh, he does. Public servant. It just wasn't listed on his thing. So we can do that one too. Alright, so just gonna be careful. Because it's not questy, you can't really trust the AI interface as well. Public servant here is a much easier one. You just go free the frozen trogs. Okay. And that's it. We're gonna hopefully be able to get some AoE, like a blizzard or something soon. I don't know what we get at 9 and 10, and maybe we get arcane missiles at 9, because really we don't have a lot, since we're going to be going arcane mage, as crazy as that is. Just never done it. I have done a fire mage. I've done multiple frost mages in my life, so frost mage is going to probably be the last, if ever, that we do on this account. Just gonna run. As far as monks go, I've run. Yeah, if I go through the different accounts, I think I kind of did this before. I've done all warriors, but the one I've done least recently is arms warrior, which is why we fired up an arms warrior on this on our first warrior here. So if we end up getting another one, it'll be. It could be Fury, could be it'll probably be Fury. I've spent less time with Fury. You move over to Paladin. We've done Retribution / Holy on retail. I've done them all except Protection, which is why we rolled up a Protection. Actually, I've done it all. I've done Protection, so it's really not even... You can do whatever we want, but I've done Retribution also, so I would probably bust out a Holy one. I don't know. I've really... Retribution's really fun too, so it's really hard for me to say what I would do. I really have run all of it, so I guess I could kind of go on vibes when we make our Blood Elf. But I've already had like a Blood Elf, I think, Retribution. So I'll probably end up going Holy. My guess is. Alright, we need 4 Rockjaw Snappers, whatever they're called. Not that kind. That kind. Whatever. We're killing, so... It's all required XP. Okay. Fired that off of those bad boys. It's just copper as we work our way deeper into this little dungeon. We're getting 55 per. Every time we level up, I'm really hoping we level up from this because it seems like when you level up, the zone doesn't automatically level up the mobs. Maybe it's not as much of a problem because if you're like a little under the weather or whatever, you're under leveled compared to a zone, or over or at level, then the zone when you level up will feel like it got easier. So I can actually understand from both a playing and luring kind of perspective why it exists. But it's like you have to phase out of the zone and phase back in before the levels of the mobs will... Which, if you're just grinding levels like we are, we need that XP. So, something to consider. Maybe we'll get portals soon. I don't know what's going to happen. I would love to get portals. That would really help our life. I know that portals exist still. Dang it. You jerk. How did you not see me? Right around the corner. Yeah, these guys are not dropping wool or anything, so I want to... we only need 1,000 XP, so when we turn in these quests, we're 100% hitting level 9, and we'll probably be 1,000 or so over into our next installment. Alright, so let's grab these guys. See what happens if I go here. Yeah, so let's see. I try to hit him with Ow. A triple, so 165 XP, not too shabby. Got about 800. It does hurt my poor baby body. My Gleemageddon. We got enough glee things going on that I'm starting to lose the thread a little bit. Yeah, so we have Gleeman, who is our arms warrior. And that's it for now. For Paladin, we have old Gleevenger, and we will gain a second Paladin. So that'll be our first class that we Paladin up, because we're going to make the, you know, we need a Horde Paladin, our first one. So our Blood Elf, when we start Burning Crusade, and that one will be our first time we can actually start and maintain zones on a character, like, all the way from the beginning. What are these guys? Why are they up here? And why are they neutral? I don't know, but I'll take the 150 XP since they clumped themselves. Maybe it's just supposed to be like a kind of a NPC kind of event. Alright, so that's the repeatable quest. We can do that next year. Oh, we gained Slow Fall. Thank goodness, I was really hoping to get Slow Fall. Also, why? Oh, because you can only cast. Great, now for 30 seconds, I really fall slow. I mean, it's a useful utility spell, don't get me wrong. But absolutely not anything that needs to be, like... it's a utility. And a situational one. It will help us in Gnomeregan, perhaps. Alright, but more importantly, we're at level 9. Okay, so now we can fly over to the next spot. Yeah, the Farstrider Lodge, and now work on getting the... And we did, like I said, we got 2,000 XP in there. So we need 6,700 XP of grinding. We're probably going to be getting around 60 XP per mob. So we're going to need about 110-ish kills in order to get us the rest of the way. That's unfortunate, but there's also not a lot we can do about it. We're going to really experience this hardcore when we switch over to Horde, and we're working on this because there's nothing in the Eastern Kingdoms for us to work on for the Horde. Like, what I think I might have her do is start into Ristful and just start walking and killing and clearing the zone. And then work her way down. Go to Silverpine. Walk, explore, kill the zone. Just killing and exploring as she goes. Ultimately, she will need to go back at level 5. Maybe we get to level 5 real quick. And then... not in Gilneas, we can explore it. But then walk through Hillsbrad. Walk, explore the zone. Maybe even... Is there no Arathi Highlands anymore? Like, is... You can see, I thought I saw... There's Arathi. Where is the Alterac Mountains? Is Alterac Mountains, like, not even a zone anymore? See Tristful. Oh, well. Anyway, we'll just walk around and explore. Okay, got a little bobcat on our behind. We are headed... What was... That was only 50 XP. What a turd. I'll be bummed if it's really only 50, and it probably is. It's probably a good... They're level 8, and we're level 9. So, this zone is set up to be one level below where we're at. That's just lame. I don't know why. Maybe it's this session. What happens if we log out? I just pop out of the game and then pop right back in the game. What happens? Pre-patch release, content. Come on. Let's see if we log out and log back in. Will that be enough to change it? Because we started our session, we were level 8. And I would like the extra 5, like 10%. It's 10% XP. We don't want... Can't sneeze at that. Okay. Nope, they're still level 8. So, that's lame. So, I don't know what triggers it. Maybe this is just supposed to be... So now look, we can slow fall. Why not? Let's slow fall down on these fools. Alright, so we start off with 50 XP each. Lame. That's lame. So this is a bad zone since it's insisting on making the mobs one level below us. Why? I don't get it. Maybe they're like, hey, you're level 9. You should not be here already in Lochmadon. That doesn't. It just doesn't feel right. Whatever. Okay, we'll get there. We ain't gonna let them stop us. What do we need? 6,300. So every 2 is 100. Just yeah. And the real reason I like this is one, we can loop them together, lump them together. Okay, so we should be at 6,200. So that's a helpful ability. Oh look, there's a rare. Come on guys. Let's go, let's go, let's go. I love that. Perfect. Alright, so that's a Nomad Tunic. Love that. We can just disenchant that bad boy. Okay. Oh, it added a nice collection. A nice little tunic to our collection. It was leather, though, so there was no need to do that. We got 742 XP for that one guy. That's a huge jump. That's good. That's good. That's like the equivalent of killing 15 guys, so... Huge upgrade when we get that. See, that guy's 23. So you mean to tell me that they're going to nerf these little quests? No, sorry, Bob. I just got jacked. Now, if that person's going to try to accomplish their quest, we might need to get out of here. I don't want to slow them down while I'm just grinding mobs. What is it that I need? We need 5,200, so that's good. Because of that one mob, we get a nice 1,000 right there. So we need to kill any... we need to kill any rares that we see, because obviously, other than the lock monster, since whatever, that one doesn't do anything for us. Love it. Actually, you know what? Yeah, come on guys, let's go. Great. Nice little stack of mobs. Love it. And that drops us down to 4,800. But now there's nary a trog in sight. I think we shouldn't have too many more gated grinding sessions left in the game. You know, we are gonna have grinding, but it's gonna be related to the professions. Like I said, there's triage coming up soon. When we hit, so Deathless, that's just a quest coming up. There's just, you know, there's nothing we can do about that. We got to go do Deathless on each side. We'll send our druid into Deathless in a couple days. So tomorrow will be a forced grinding session, and it's gonna go slow for the horde, for our horde warlock. I can't solve that because we don't have a profession to speed it up. Also, skinning leatherworking, not a profession that really spins it up. Speeds it up. So when we have our hunter eventually work on things. She's gonna be kind of stuck. Once you get to 10, though, it does make the game a lot better because you can fly. So at least you're not worried. That does cut off a lot of the time. Yeah, we need to get clumps of dudes. Gotta find these clumps. Because then I could, right now, we could go fly to the next clump. You know? So I don't know if I'm jerking it up. If that guy doesn't like it, they were able to tag theirs. Okay, let's get that guy going in. Just another 150 XP. All right, there we go. So we're down to 4,400. Slowly but surely. Also, what I don't like is just, yeah, I mean, a bummer was to level 9 that they gave me slow fall. That's gonna level up my experience here. Come on. Yeah. So we do that tomorrow. Then Wednesday, we're able to begin the process of. Look, there's a person. Yeah, I'm just all about the XP. Actually, am I splitting that XP? I did. I split it by tagging it. So that's a bummer. I'm not even getting full XP when I tag ones that other people have tagged. So, okay. Bumski wumpski. Alright, there's people questing here, and I'm probably making their life worse. So let's go take a break and go do trolls for a little bit of time here. I want to go in here and... Ah. Come on. Alright. 3,900, so we're under 4,000. We're one-shotting a couple of these guys. Alrighty. They do spawn pretty fast, so that is a good part. They're easy to kill, they spawn fast, and you can get lucky and get clusters of them. So it is, and they can drop wool and linen, so it is a nice little grinding patch for what our needs are. I'd like to be able to get more wool. Alright, let's go kill some ogres. I feel like vary it up a little bit and stop bugging the people that are around here. What is this guy? I'll kill him too. So we're at 3750 probably. 37 we'll call it, because it doesn't tell you the 50s when you're over 1,000. We'll keep an eye out in case we see a rare on the walk. Yeah, so we should be able to do that other... Let's go get these animals right here. Yeah, let's grab these guys. Well, let's grab this bear. Let's aggro him. I want to get this fox in there too, because he will summon some babies. Okay, good. Oh, what's that? Oh, it's leather. So, but that was still 200 XP for that little cluster of guys. Just, boom, down to 3,500. Even though, yep, see, there's another fox. So you go over here, you try your best to get these dudes. heck? I want to be able to get the foxes involved too. Okay. Got another 200k. Life's a little low, but you'll see that your regeneration is pretty good. I mean, I could always stop and do that little thing if I wanted. I don't really want to make mana cookies at this stage in the game. It might be useful at some point. Right now, I don't care. Alright, as we start these guys here, we're at 3,300 into the Mogrosh Stronghold, which they used to be elites, now it's just dudes. Okay. These guys are also 50, level 8. They're not only are they not elites anymore, but they're tagging them to be one level under. Maybe it's like once you get past a certain level? I don't know. What is Lochmodon supposed to be? Probably a level 5 zone? So, what is the deal? Is it like if you're above level 5, the mobs will be a little one level under to signify that this is an easier zone? Is that how it's working? I don't know what the rule is exactly. I also don't know how effectively I'll be able to pull guys, since these all seem to be ranged characters. So yeah, like if let's say we pull that guy, I pull that guy, and then I come over here and we like pull all these guys. Okay. Which, that was fine. Pulled 5, so that was 250. So now we're at 2,800. As I circle around. That's it. I mean, I think that's the only thing we can really do is, that was different than what we were doing at one point, is I have to lean into the ability. Now that I have Arcane Explosion, I guess, that's a big game changer, because that increased my ability to... gives me the ability to do some kind of AoE. And then I can pull groups and AoE them down. That's really what we're working with here. Okay, so at 2,700. So we are working with 20 per 1,000. So we're looking at just over 50 kills, which is not the worst. It's not nothing, but... This is why we left the Mogrosh campground the first time, though. It clears out very fast. Yeah, see? You crit with that fire blast. And then, like, right now we're walking around trying to find sparse 1 to 2 dudes. That's just slow. That's not effective XPing. The tree's blocking my sight. That's alright. I'll just keep it zoomed out so that my tiny little guy... I know that that's annoying too. Sometimes it looks cooler when you're zoomed in. And I'm just a turd. Like, it allows me to keep my head on a swivel a little bit more, but you could also argue it creates problems where the scenery, geometry is blocking my view. Valid and fair. Fair points. Plus I'm creating a show with content, and so the aesthetics of it all should matter. Not to an idiot like me. Alright. Or at least, you know, an idiot in terms of... I'm 4 years in and this is where we're at. This is how much I've learned, right? In 4 years. Not a lot. For a second I thought it was like a drumstick, but it's like a pig head. Thought it was like... Oh, I think this guy is worth... like... Yeah, at least he's worth double. 99 XP. Okay, that's cool. How are we still at 2,200? I feel like I just said that's where we were at. See, this is where it slows down. Come on, guys. Guess I could have tried to go through this cave and pull a pile. But it does get a little risky pile pulling also, because you don't know. Where's your next guy? You don't want to get caught up and lose your life, you know? Alright, just a few short, 2,100, just a little short XP away. 40-ish guys. 1 to 2 more kills will be right at 40. Perfect. And there could be some rounding going on we just don't know about. Alright, so we're at exactly 2,000, allegedly. And I guess I'm going to walk back to the Trogs after this. That was the best, like, shooting fish in a barrel spot that we found thus far. Now, once we get to level 10, I don't know if there's certain dungeons that'll be closed off. I really don't know. Everyone except for my mage and my warlock. Well, that's not true. The skinners also. They will all have a better time leveling because you also gain from your nodes, from your herbs and your... But I don't think leatherworking does, nor do I believe...
It's too far away.
We know for a fact this tailoring enchanting doesn't. Your reward for tailoring enchanting is that you get to throw away all your greens. Okay, we're at 1,700. And let's start making our way back down. Alright. There is that one big rare bear that used to exist. We gotta be killing his sheep? Sure did. Okay. Alright, I'm attacking the fox. Attack that bear. Killed some fox kits, because I'm just a nice person.
I'm out of range.
Great. Alright, so we're down to 1,400. Ugh, getting it done, getting it done, getting it done. We might actually be able to finish Gnomeregan and start the leveling process for our warlock today. It might happen. It's possible. I am just bummed about that too. That this is gonna be our life. Now I'm not sure how fast that one gets AoE. AoE is where it's at, so I also don't know, you know, how fast. What if I pull my imp to, you know, can I use my demon to pull mobs a little better? We will get the chance to play around with that soon. Also, I think there's going to be some RNG elements, because if we end up doing the dungeon and things go poorly, like we end up not getting it, because we need that Grime Encrusted ring to drop. Lord knows how annoying that one is. Alright, as we get back to the Trogs, we're at 1,200. We can then port back to Ironforge, play around with our materials once more. Haha, Sharajuar. Okay, so we gotta go ahead and right here. Okay, boom. Oh, I critted on that one. That was nice. Just like that, we got a nice 250 XP, so we're down to 961. Love it. Okay, so we might as well just call that 1,000. So now we're at 950 because the rounding won't work unless we get a big mob. Okay, so we can treat ourselves like we're about 900 right now. Okay. Alright, I don't know. I think I might have lost one or two of my guys. Okay, so now we're treating ourselves as though we're at about 700. I think that other guy I pulled maybe detached and ran off. So that's about 14 kills. Look how much we've come. Okay, we're down to about 13 kills. Nice. We can see it. We're in the final countdown. 12 kills. There's that quest that is a Cataclysm quest, so we can't pick it up. It is going to be exciting coming back and taking these guys through the stuff in Cataclysm, so that's another thing. Like, we're kind of carving a little niche out that'll make our Cataclysm time a little better. Okay. Alright. So we should be about, what, 11 kills? 10 kills. So we should be right around 10 kills. Yep. 10 remaining kills needed. Okay. I'm trying. I'm trying, y'all. Okay, so this is... Boom. Oh, that one evaded. So that's 4 kills. So we should be down to 6 kills. 6 kills remaining. I let that guy... I drugged that guy too far. This is 6 remaining kills. What up, homie? Yeah, you suck. Ow. I also suck. Okay, 3 remaining kills. Yes, sir. 2 kills. 1 remaining kill, and we are done. Yeah. Come here, you little bozo. You can be my last kill before I am a fully fledged level 10. Dun, 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 dun. We did it. What do we get? Polymorph. Very cool spell. What does Polymorph do now? They're incapacitated for 1 minute. Can only have it on once. Only works on beasts, humanoids, and creatures. So that's a nice one, too. That's like a debilitating effect. Like that one kind of needs to be put to the side a little bit, too. I can now ride, so let's open up that. Oops. We gotta get our mounts. I want some kind of meching flying creature, you know. But not crazy mechy. Because he's not a mecha gnome. Like that was those little guys, but they're a little bit like this is cool, but that's more, yeah. That thing is awesome, but not the one I want. I think I'm using that on one of my other guys. That's just a cool Drake from that one. Magiwing? I mean, that's kind of cute. A mechanized lumber extractor? That's kind of cool. Category. So that's... I don't even know where you get that. For now, I'm going to put that... Jeez, look at all this. For now, I'm putting it here, but let's see if there's... Morsel sniffer. I don't remember that. Okay, let's see. Anything else that I would... A little bee. Oh, that's actually kind of cool. I think I like that better. Anything else? All mechanical? But then again, he's not full-on robot. That one's cool too. I do like that. I'm not going to use that. A fish. I can fly around on the X-35 Heartbreaker. Or just this little rocket that I can have a second person fly on with me. Alright, I think he needs to fly around with the Heartbreaker. Because he is a little Heartbreaker, this guy. Alright. Alright, so he's rocketing through life. What else do we get? Well, we have to go... Let's hearth him out of here, first of all. Going back to Orgrimmar. So, let's do that. Good on us. Okay. That's cool. You got a... What is it? What kind of thing is he? Restoration doesn't say his can I cook anything? Doesn't say his race. Nah, I don't have anything to cook. Alright, I don't actually need to repair either, so I can just sell whatever. That I can sell, I can send to my dwarf, I guess. Okay, this we actually want to keep, these 2 potions right here. Okay.
See you soon.
And let's go ahead and send this to Gleesingwary. She can have this white leather jerkin. Alright, the next thing we need to learn is the ability to do our talents and specs. Alright, so we're going to go Arcane. Staff, wand, dagger, sword. That's what they all have. Intellect, intellect, intellect. So all that's the same. They are all range damage. Destroying enemies with overwhelming power. Flames. Or shattering them with frost. We're going to try Arcane. Kind of seems silly because people don't like that. What did I gain? All I gained to start was Prismatic Barrier. So... if you open up the skills here, we just gained Prismatic Barrier. Shields you in an arcane force, absorbing 45 damage and reducing magic damage taken for 1 minute. And it reduces my list, so it's a bubble. So it adds a bubble onto my life here. Okay. So I feel like this sort of needs to be... it's kind of its own effect. Alright, well, let's look up the actual stats. So, Arcane Mage Talents. There's probably limited, so there's Sun Fury or versus Spellslinger. Sun Fury is recommended. Mythic Plus, Raid, Single Target. Let's go Mythic Plus because I want the ability to do AoE. I don't really care. So this actually gives specs within specs. So we're going to have to play around with that eventually too. But for the first level, we're going to pick Ice Block. So this is going heavy defensive. Cases you in a block of ice, 10-second, causes hypothermia. So this is just another defensive move. So it would allow my cooldowns to come back. Kind of dumb. I mean, Ice Block can get you out of some serious situations, but that kind of stinks that by becoming Arcane, I'm going Polymorph, Prismatic Shield. So it's like all defense, utility, whatever. Alright, so now we are flying over to Gnomeregan. This little rocket's kind of cool, actually. We're flying over to Gnomeregan, and we're now going to see what happens if we enter Gnomeregan. Can we use the little thing to just make an NPC group and go in there? Okay, I guess not. So if you just walk into the dungeon, you get a little group that way. Oh, so you should just keep this barrier on you, because it lasts for a minute and it only has a 25-second cooldown. So absolutely, you should just keep it on you at all times. Alright, so we need to go up into the instance. No worries. There's a little mailbox up there. Cool on us. Oh, that is... Oh, there's two ways to the instance. Okay, I lied. I need to go this way. That's the back doorway, which... I don't know if that's open anymore. We don't want to do that. So our main goal is to... There's the little quest for pets that we're doing. That we can do. Oh, here's a... Dude, what does he sell? Oh, you can turn in the quest to him. Alarmadog. You can buy these with pristine gizmos. Leper rat tail. A schematic for Macantula. Oh, I forgot to do my leveling up of my profession. Alright, where are we at on time? Okay, so... I gotta remember how to do this dungeon. I don't remember. I have done it once or twice. I just don't remember how to turn on... So, how to use NPC allies in Warcraft dungeons. Let's see how that works. Go to Dungeon Finder Follower Dungeon. Alright, let's get out of here. Step outside of the instance and see how that works. I think Dungeon Finder's in J? No. There we go. We want follower dungeons. Oh. I can't do it? You can only do... You can only do dungeons... So... It has to be a Dragonflight or War Within. Bummer. Alright, well then, option number 2, I'm going to just try to walk in here. Even though these are level 9 elites, I'm going to see what happens if I just try to fight this dungeon. Because we really don't want to mess with people. Like, I want to be able to do this dungeon. This is going to be tough, though. Look how strong they are. So let's see how this goes. Like, I can handle fighting this guy. he's blasted through my shield. It's just going to be slow going, as you can see right there. Yikes. He killed me. Crap. The radiation got me. Oh, then you just res right at the start of the dungeon. And my durability is not down. So, that's good. That's kind of a pain. This is going to be a pain if I do it this way, especially with no AoE. So, whatever. We're going to see how this goes. I also could have used Frostbolt. That would have been nice if I would have just done that. Okay, now I can block that. Okay. And then what I really need to focus on is I am going to need mana cookies. Okay, that wore off. Good. I used one of my potions. Okay. So I need to have those ready to go because that radiation is... Well, that's a bummer. I really thought follower dungeons were a thing. I also don't need all of those. That's just a regular dude. So they're a little bit stronger. And I can polymorph, so this is a great dungeon to be able to try to do this with. Okay. Uh-oh. Okay. Yeah, because mana is effectively unlimited. There you go, I got a Grime Encrusted object. And that really lasts a long time, yeah, so this defense is nice. These extra defensive options. That was probably not the best. Great. Okay. So we're making it work. It's... I don't know what these little arcane token things that I'm building up for. Oh, I need to reapply my buff. Alright, so our goal is going to be to get down to the... to the part where the Dark Iron Dwarfs are. That's our goal. I don't need to do the whole dungeon. I just don't know if it's still shaped the same way. So that's something we have to learn. Yeah, I'll get into the process here. Those little irradiation ones are definitely a little worse. It looks like it's kind of shaped the way that it was before. So if I put on Featherfall and we decide to skip through that part of the dungeon, we can definitely drop our way down here a little bit. There's a boss. I don't know if I can defeat a boss. Will this guy come up here? Maybe. Also, I cannot, let's see what happens here. He just blasts right through my defense. Whoa. That was close. Okay, so just can't mess around. Pretty sure that's the way. Uh-oh. That's the boss. Ow. Alright, let's see what we got here. Uh-oh, that's not good. ice block myself. Okay. I don't think I can beat this boss. Yeah, pretty sure we're not beating this guy. Especially with his ability to shoot. Oh no! Ah, bummer. Okay, so I'm cooked there. The wrong area too. Okay. I don't think we're gonna be able to... Maybe if I go Okay, so then now let's focus just on the invisibility portion. Let's focus just on the escape. Where can we get to? You know, how far can we get? What can we do? Can we make like an infiltration mission that takes us down? Because I have run this dungeon enough times that I can probably... We can probably make our way down there. Dang it. Crap. That's a bummer. There's some kind of... Ah, bro. I can't... it's just not enough yet. Oh no! Jeez, I'm screwed. I'm cooked. I mean, if I can kill more guys, that'd be cool. Did I get one? Nope, didn't even get one. Well, now I'm starting to lose durability. Alright, so what I thought I was going to be able to do, which was do this as a follower dungeon, turned out to be wrong. I will attempt to make it to the bottom. I will make that attempt. I will. I might not succeed. I will make the attempt. And we'll just see what happens. I can kill a mob, so if I can just find a dwarf, even a pair of dwarves, because you could polymorph one. So keep your shield up. Yeah, that little ramp is really hurting me. Okay. That little slime right there is not good. Okay. Yeah, then they start to run. So the trogs are... Look, these guys are 39... How am I only getting 39 XP? That's lame. It's like, no, we don't even want you to try to... So the dormitory, it takes you out here. I think I went to the wrong side. I think it's going to be over there if we try to hug the wall. Yeah. That's a dude. Okay. These guys are worse. They're so annoying. They just hit for a lot more damage. My bubble's up still. Okay. Alright, let's see what happens. They just hit pretty hard. Okay. I gotta beat this stupid dude. He's trying to do something to me. here's this guy. I wish he could join me as an NPC, but probably not. Okay, I'm going to try to hop up on this wall over here. Whew. And here we are. We're essentially back in Classic again, you know? How many times have we had to try to run this dungeon? Ah! Really hoping. That we would not have to pull that dude. No. It happened. Darn it. Oh. Bro, what is your problem? Why are you here? Why won't you leave me alone? I just want to go kill the Dark Iron Orb so I can get the Grime Encrusted ring. Maybe the drop rate will be better on that Grime Encrusted ring this time around? Yeah, that boss. You would need more space to be able to solo him. Worst case scenario, though, what's going to happen is we will just queue for this dungeon. And see what happens. I don't want to do the dungeon quests, though. I don't want to kick that off. I don't want to fight those guys if I don't have to. Dang it. That one has a gun. I hate that. Oh, you jerk. Ah, oh, bro. Oh my gosh. These guys suck. That gun is... So, the... Okay, so I gotta go... Until my shield comes back, I gotta... I'm dead on this guy. Yeah. And then I don't... Yep, those guys are... The gun means I can't kind of kite... Oh, you know what? I gotta go up there and use invisibility. That's what I gotta do. Just sneak past those guys. What does this have? This has a 5-minute cooldown. Lasts for 20 seconds. Do it. This frickin' slime. I'm gonna have to fight this guy. I already tell you. Melee is cool. Just can't fight those stupid... I mean, I could fight probably the, Could probably fight the other guys. I just would need... to, like, get the drop on it and know I'm going right there. I gotta get first strike. Alright, so here's where we go into invisibility. See how this one works. Okay. So what is it? It takes a few... So I'm invisible now, and I have 20 seconds. Can't do any actions. But I should basically be stealthing. Okay, we're halfway through my invisibility. Do not want them to pull this whole stupid squad. 3, 2, 1. Alright, so I could wait 5 minutes. Oh, man. It's such a long time. I could polymorph. Only about halfway through the tunnel. This is terrible. This is the worst idea I've ever had. Yeah, why don't I at level 10 Just try to solo Gnomeregan. What are my options here? I don't know. Because let's say I hop down and kill that guy, which I just aggroed that one. Well, now I'm screwed. Okay, so now I'm running. I don't think it matters. Goal for me is to... I want to be able to drop down. Man. He's... dead. Okay, so... what the heck do I even do? I guess fight my way through that tunnel? I mean, obviously, waiting until... my cooldown comes up. I missed the stupid thing. Is one option. Alright, I think I gotta... maybe if I just go in here, like, I'm gonna fight this guy. Let's go. Like, so there's no... like, there's no running... like, you just... I have to be able to tank this guy, like, face tank this dude. Okay, that's not so bad. That wasn't too bad. So that's the strategy for those guys. Obviously, the strategy is always... be, you know... you know what, I gotta let that first thing hit. So I gotta go Frostbolt, Frostbolt, Firebolt. Because I gotta have the second one coming off, because what's happening is before he's slowed, they turned off. That was close. So I got that. I think that would be a little less close if I go Frostbolt, Frostbolt, Firebolt. But since those guys shoot, I can't kite them. We just need to get to the part with the Dark Irons. We don't even need to beat the dungeon. Okay. So here's our shooting dude. Same thing here. Let's try that Frostbolt, Frostbolt, Firebolt tactic. Now these guys we can kite. And in fact we need to, because they are stronger. So we go fully out of the range as much as we can. Now we can start using these again. Now I tank him for the last few hits. Perfect. Okay. Eat a cookie to get the life back up. Gives me a couple seconds to get my prismatic barrier back going again. Alright, so if we just go one by one, we can take these guys out. Oh, I don't know what that, does the prismatic barrier take a certain amount of, like, juice or whatever? That I don't know. Because I see these little... or are those like charges for the ice, but I'm not ice spec, so it doesn't really matter. Okay, so this time I think we're okay. I didn't even have to use the prismatic barrier. Okay, we're getting out of here. Perfect. Reapply. Nice. Okay. Alright, so here's this little jerk. These are the ones where I just have to face tank him. He's like on a That sucked. Jeez. Okay. I can just hit him with this fire. Oh no! Oh, bro! Painful, painful, painful. I got him, but I should have used Ice Block. Dang. Alright, so that was lame. Pretty lame. We're working our way through this stupid tunnel. I should have just freaking... We're just pot committed to this method now. I really want to see... And the leveling up is so low. Like, why would I only get... I'm getting less than if I was just out in the world. That part's stupid. And the fact that these little turd knockers... Those guys are what's going to kill me. They're my kryptonite in this rock, paper, scissors game. Getting silk. That's nice. I'm getting... Grime encrusted objects. We're going to need a few of those. Okay. Alright, here we go. We got to make this guy come and not bring his little ally with him. Come on. Come on, come to Papa. Got him. Okay. Alright, I think these guys are not elite, so I should be able to go in there and just nuke those dudes. So that's fine. Yeah, these guys, we should just be able to AoE the heck out of them. Cool on that. Okay, perfect. Now, where is the... I think we gotta go... I don't remember where the other door is. That's that area. We don't want that one. It's on the other side. Bro. Down here. I think it might be down here. It's right there. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I dropped down this way. Uh-huh. Nope. No. That guy really just come up there? Oh my gosh. Are you kidding me? Are you freaking kidding me? Are you really kidding me? I drew the aggro of that stupid Mechano tank. And now I'm gonna die. Gosh, forsake it. I mean, bit by bit, it's like I'm unlocking a puzzle here, bit by bit. So I should have not tried to sneak by the Mechano tank. Lesson learned on that one. Got to try to take that guy out. Trying to figure out which ones can I sneak by, which ones can I just do naturally. Okay, so slow fall in. Got my first area. Slimes and elementals. Made it through that room. Made it through the first couple trogs. Then you fight your way through this tunnel. Classic. At a high enough level, you won't aggro. You can walk on this. I had to fight my way through the tunnel. Got it. Fought my way through the tunnel, figuring out the rock, paper, scissors game of how to kill the shooters versus the birds. Okay. Made my way into the circle of hell with the gnomes. Got it. did that. Okay, killed the little baby smash dudes. That's fine. Wait, past this little guard, and then we're on the final ring before the door. And I got hit by a tank. Those guys suck. You don't want to fight them. Okay, got me slow fall. Bada bing, bada boom. Okay. I should stay up here. That's what we're going for. No! Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Okay. Okay. Gosh. That sucks. Again, I'm gonna die. No, dang it. Oh, this is terrible. I'm on 15% durability, so I'm running out of opportunities here. What are we on time? Worse. Alright, so what I'm going to have to do is try, I guess, and, oh, no. I grabbed a Trog. Is he going to aggro me the whole frickin' dungeon? Probably. And now I just hit this guy. Gosh, forsake it. I wonder what happens. I wonder if that Trog will really run here. I don't know. Still says that I'm hostile. So that Trog is most likely coming for me at some point in time. So I'm on a ticking timer, probably as I kill the stupid... All we need is to get that Grime Encrusted ring, and then go clean it. If we can just make it to a Dark Iron Dwarf, and we get lucky on the drop rate, if the drop rate is not as low as it used to be, we really are like... I can't eat anymore, because now I'm considered in combat all the time, because of that dang Trog. Of course. Still considered in combat. Hey. Oh, my snowfall wore off. Dang it. I can't heal. 10%. See, this is a dude, but he won't help me. Look, there's a Dark Iron agent, but I don't have life. I'm now trapped in frickin' combat. Got to be kidding me. Alright, let's see what we got here. Let's see what we can do with this guy. No! Please, no. For the love of God, do not aggro me, you stupid robot. They are aggroing. No, he didn't. Thank gosh, that guy did not aggro on. Come on. Oh, no. Okay, we got this guy. I do not know what I will do since I cannot rest. Are you... He made it to me! I'm at 0% durability. try one last time. I mean, we're right there. We literally made it to the dude. So, I feel like if that Trog hadn't aggroed on... Oh my gosh, I'm an idiot. That Trog hadn't aggroed on, and it's probably because they're respawning now. I would have been fine. Oh, yep. Yep, everything's getting denser around here. I think they're starting to respawn. So this is kind of my last attempt. I'm going to try to kill that one dwarf I just isolated. And if it doesn't work, I mean, it doesn't work. We really need to hope we get like that 100% drop rate. Then what I'm going to do is Hearthstone back, rest up, and then we're going to come back here and try to make a separate run down into the gnomes. If we can get the grime, the ring, the grimy ring, or whatever the heck it's called. Crazy. And then we're going to have to do this on our Warlock also. Warlock is going to have different abilities. They can fear at least, but same concept. We're going to have to see how feasible this is. Because we did have some nice utility here on the mage that allowed us to do some of these things. The Warlock instead will be using... they have a little bit more self-healing. They have the... I should have a Void Walker by then. I should be able to work on that capacity. That freaking robot. Okay, my Snowfall's about to wear off there. Okay. Perfect. Okay. So, we are going to head over to this guy now. I actually need to come at him from this perspective. Like, I need to be... Okay. Okay, I need to come over here. Looks like he's a level 11, so he's a little bit stronger than some of the others we've been fighting. Got Grime Encrusted object, but not the Grime Encrusted ring, or whatever it is called. It's called... Yeah, Grime Encrusted ring. Alright, let me eat these cookies. Alright, so for these guys here, I gotta basically... They're a little stronger. So I have to... We have to be able to polymorph one, not the other. Because then the other guys we gotta take out. Okay, back it up, back it up, back it up, back it up. Great. Okay, not too shabby. Pretty good. Okay, now we come here. Same deal going on. Back it up, back it up, back it up. Not too far, because of that robot. Dang it. Yeah, you can't let that go off, because I don't know how bad that would hurt me now. Okay. Kill the second one. Nothing doing on the drop rate. Okay. Alright, same deal here. We're gonna polymorph this guy. Then come after this guy. to the corner. Okay. We did pretty good on the, got him. Okay. Uh-oh. We have a guy padding up here.
Warning, warning, intruder alert.
He says warning. Okay, that guy we gotta polymorph him, and then I can take his ally out. So then we have oh man. Okay. He's doing the landmine thing. What happens with that? Is it just based on how fast? Like how big does that blow up? That's a good question. Okay, I got it in time. Dang it, it's more Grime Encrusted objects. How you doing? Can't. I gotta fight him. Yeah, this might be as bad as it used to be. Might be as bad of a drop rate as it used to be on Classic, because I mean, obviously it's not. I'm either getting bad RNG or it's not a great drop rate. Take that bomb out. Yes, thank God, we got it. You have uncovered what appears to be a ring from the corpse of one of the Dark Iron Dwarves. It is difficult to tell what kind of ring it is, however. Dirt and hardened residue cake the item completely, making wearing it impossible. You think you can make out the slight layer of precious metal and maybe even the glint of gem under the residue. If you're going to make use of this ring, you're going to need to find something to get the hardened residue off it. Alright, perfect. So, first we're going to hearth back to Iron Forge. Okay, so all we have to do now is fight our way to the clean room. Now, when we do this on Horde, it's gonna be harder because in the clean room you have to. Oh, is there a repair guy right here? Oh, in the armory, there's a repair right there. You have to fight the dudes for it. Alright.
What can I get for you today?
A freaking bath after all that. Okay, I have fought 8 encrusted rings, which is more than enough. Cool. And we repaired, which was important. I didn't even look to see how much it cost to repair it. Now we fly back to Gnomeregan. Try this again. Whew. On my love rocket. That was great. And now I had a lot of success doing that with a mage on Classic. So I don't know if it's going to be as hard, easier. I don't know what the deal is going to be when we try to do this on Horde. But at least we're showing, hey, it's possible, guys. Perseverance, stubbornness, and a whole lot of suck. You can solo your way down to the Grime Encrusted ring on Gnomeregan. Why? For just the sheer dumb OCD-ness of it all. So that you can say, well, I did all the 1.11 quests in order. And that's what we do on this show. I could have also found a group. So it's not like all or nothing. You could find a group and go for the Grime Encrusted ring. Totally fine too. Alright, let's go ahead and man, I can't believe myself. I really am bummed though. I really truly thought you could do these dungeons And so that means it is going to be hard. I really, honestly, thought you could do NPC dungeons. Every dungeon could be NPC. I didn't realize it only applied to the War Within and Dragonflight. So I wish they would really retroactively allow you to do NPC dungeons. And I understand that you could make an argument like, well, we would have to test it and do extensive testing and make sure that the dungeon, bummer. Make sure that the NPCs don't do, quality assurance. Make sure that the NPCs aren't doing something dumb. They really do get you pretty good with the... Like, that freeze, that chill effect is a lot better than it used to be. Like, it's a pretty good slow. These stupid irradiation now, that's a whole other... Oops, let's get this guy. He's just a regular mob, so I'm just gonna fight him. Yeah, like, he's just gonna die. 6 XP. See, that's what I think is so stupid. Like, really? Why? What's the mentality behind getting massively less XP? Unless you get the same XP whether you're in a group or not. If that's the case, then okay. Then they're incentivizing you to want to just do it with a group. You get nothing to try to solo it. It nerfs the ability to... What do you call it? Like... farm? Greatly nerfs... So then... But it also really takes away the incentive to be able to, level in dungeons. Okay, so these guys definitely hit you with some kind of thing. The radiation bolt, Okay, not too shabby. Give that a sec, okay. Also, it makes Blink much more effective as like a way of prolonging your kiting. Because it used to be like Blink could kind of prolong it. But now like Blink is a viable solution. So we want to go past that first door. We need to go into the second door to fight our way down. Alright. Here's this dum-dum right here. Yeah, and for these guys, it's all about using the irradiation bolt. I mean, interrupting the first cast of the irradiation bolt. Then they have to come forward. And then they got me with the disease. Bummer. Okay. Oh my. See if I can... Oh, bro. At least they made rezzing like 1,000 times more convenient. That really stinks about the dot effect of that irradiation bolt is pretty intense. Okay. Okay, so for this guy, we need to, like, sheep him. Okay. Then we need to... Okay, he didn't get a chance to do it, so that's great. I can back up a little bit here. Come after my Cavern Deep dude. Back it up a little more. And he's already kind of whittling his way down. Yeah, and then they run, so that's really good. Yeah, we're skipping that because that's that first little side boss if we wanted to defeat Grubbus or whoever. And we need to go into this side area. Okay. I see a little NPC dude coming. Okay. Alright, let's polymorph that guy first this time. Because I feel like these guys are a little easier than melee ones. Like, there's a little RNG element to the other ones that are like... kinda, you never know. You might get bad luck and they kill you. And these ones run. Another Grime Encrusted object, perfect. We gotta get, like, maximum distance away. That's another part of it for sure. Because then they get into a range after a while. Then yeah, after 5 seconds they're gonna try to start cast that again. There you go. Perfect. You do it right, you can... This is why... Oh, is there 3 of them? Okay. Okay, so this is going to be definitely the tricky part. Okay, so I gotta let the other guy... Like, we gotta... Okay, so now we gotta get out of here with him. No. Okay, I'm gonna ice block my way through with him. Just let some of these cooldowns because I need to be able to reset this up. Okay. Okay. Now get out of there. Okay, let's set it up again with him. Ah, man, come on. I didn't... Bro. Come on. This guy sucks. Bro, everything about this has been terrible. Okay, gotta hit him with another one. I'm gonna kite him. Whew. I didn't have him targeted, too, for a while, and his other little dude is gonna be coming to join this fray very soon. I can already tell you that. Oh, I shouldn't have reactivated that one yet, but... I know his little buddy's gonna be coming. Because polymorph only lasts so long. Unless polymorph doesn't trigger aggro anymore, but I highly doubt that. So that was tricky. I mean, I am not considered in combat, so maybe. Here's another one of the little baby turds. We got a heart ring. There you go. Now I have a +1 stam. So that's cool. I'll take that. Just a world drop +1 stam. And we have that on a couple characters. It must be just like one of the easiest. One of the easiest. I'll wait for it to break off. He's gonna hit me with the irradiation bolt now. I think before anything bad happens... Oh, I gotta eat this now, because... Ow. Yeah, it will break... It's breaking through every time I take a DPS of damage. Yeah, that thing is terrible. You gotta basically be at full life if you get hit with that. Or maybe I could ice block my way through it. You cannot... Protecting you from all attacks and damage. So you could maybe ice block your way through that radiation poisoning. It's possible. Ugh, come on, you ding-dongs. Alright. Dormitory. The way in? Yes, the clean zone. Looks a little bit easier. I don't know as a horde if we'll have to fight our way into that as much. Thank goodness. Alright, so we have the Sparklematic 5200. This contraption stands out amongst the gnomes, holding out against the madness outside the room. A small plaque on the device reads, "The Sparklematic 5200," followed by some text. "Grime and residue ruining your sparklies. The Sparklematic 5200 puts the shine back in Shine-tastic. Insert the item you wish to clean and deposit 3 silver coins in the coin slot. Give the Sparklematic 5200 a moment for operation, and voila, your valuables will emerge clean and shiny." It would seem that the device needs some sort of grime-encrusted object to clean, and 3 silver coins to get the contraption working. So long as both are present, the Sparklematic 5200 should work. You insert the grime-encrusted item and 3 silver coins into the Sparklematic 5200. The machine surges to life in a frenzied attempt to purge the grime from the unknown item. Loud, violent churning sounds beat from the heart of the machine. The violent metal frame of the beast cracks and groans as it lurches from side to side. So we have now completed Sparklematic 5300. What did we get? Some kind of gift box? Alright, so that was called, I think that was the first item. But that was called the Sparklematic 5200. We did complete that quest, whatever it was. So, whew, golly jeez. Golly jeez, guys. Okay, so this is called Gnomeregan. And this was the Sparklematic 5200. Alright. Okay. So, that's actually... My bad, that's not a... This is a yellow quest. Not a blue. Both sides complete the same quest. Okay, then you talk to it again, and there is the second version. As quickly as it started, the Sparklematic 5200 comes to an abrupt halt. A simple ding is heard from the machine, and the mouth of the machine spirals upward. Inside the Sparklematic 5200 is a small box wrapped in a little bow. The machine would appear to wrap an object up after eliminating its grime-encrusted status. Even if the machine didn't work, at least the item is now wrapped in a pretty box. But there's one way to find out if it cleaned the item or not. So that is actually the second. It's considered a secondary quest. It did give us a small lustrous pearl. Okay, so that is actually Sparklematic 5201, which does nothing for you. And then there is the Sparklematic 5202, which we just completed. So it's divided into 2 steps in the beginning. If you look at it right here, there's Sparklematic 5200, oh, with an exclamation. The second one. And then there is... For some reason, there's supposedly a third. This is this one. And this is called Moral Sparklematic Action. The Sparklematic 5200 is empty, awaiting a grime-encrusted object to clean and 3 silver coins to start. The Sparklematic 5200 comes to life, lurching to and fro. Inside the helpless grime that is encrusted, the object placed within it is being pulverized by the machine's gnomish cleaning agent. Sparklematic 5200 comes to a halt, heralded by a familiar ding. The item receptacle of the machine spirals open, revealing a neatly wrapped box. Okay, we will continue. Oh, look, there's a portal right there. I don't know where that goes to. Silver ore. Alright, so if you look over here, they now have the quest. It says it's completed. More Sparklematic action, completed. I don't know. Like if you... Oopsie, I didn't want to do that. Dang it. How do I... Okay. So if you do this one... Yeah, this is the one that doesn't give us anything. Okay, we did that one already. What is the difference between that and, say, this one? Like, I'm not sure what the difference is if you look at the codes. Like, why is it listed twice? The only thing I can think of is that you could also have done it on this machine over here. Like, that's the only thing I can think of about why there's two, because there's technically two places you can get it from. So that you can go back and forth with the thing. So that's all it really is. It's not an actual different quest. So this one's called More Sparklematic Action. Nope, it needs to have blue lettering. And More Sparklematic Action. More Sparklematic Action. So that's just a way to bounce back and forth between the two. Normally is a two-process, two-start step. We have plenty of gold, so I'll be okay on... I wonder if these treasure chests stack. Let's see. They do not, so we might as well open them each time. Yeah, we don't need any of that. So you just basically can bounce back and forth across the room to clean your objects. Is it worth it? Arguable. We're mostly getting silver ore. I do know there's a small chance that you can get a... like objects. Yeah, we're getting golden, silver, copper ore, all that crap. So, oh, we did get this. We need to disenchant. Oops, we need to disenchant that. Those gloves. How are we doing on that? We have 4 more objects to go. Oh, we got a pearl. There you go. We got a tiger's eye. So, if you're a blacksmith or engineer, yeah, that's more useful. Second tiger's eye. But it costs 3, and the sell price is cents on the dollar. So, in general, you're not getting XP from this. You're getting stones. Like, this is... You're kind of playing the lottery. Yeah, what's that? Lead ore. Now, lead ore... That almost sells... You almost get your money back. Okay, that was our last one. We got malachite. So let's see if we go sell... Yeah, what does that take you to? Where's that portal? So if we sell what we just gained... We gained 50 copper, so that was a loss. Loss. Those are a loss. Lead ore is the closest one. But you can get amulets, I think, out of there. More importantly, we came here for this Grime Encrusted ring. A wild-looking contraption stands before you with a single plaque heralding the name of the device, the Sparklematic 5200. The machine seems to be designed to make items shiny and new again. The gnomish contraption before you bears a plaque calling it the Sparklematic 5200. The gist of the machine, from reading the instructions below the plaque, is to scrub away dirt that an item might have. The machine has a coin slot, accepting 3 silver coins to start the process once the item is placed inside it. It would seem as though the Grime Encrusted ring you found earlier is just the thing to try in this machine. You place the ring inside the Sparklematic 5200 and deposit a silver coin into the slot. Painful grinding noises emanate from the machine as it begins to jerk around violently. One can only guess what is happening with the ring inside the machine. The machine suddenly stops, trumpeting its cessation with a simple ding. The item receptacle opens up to reveal a small box that is neatly wrapped with a red bow. It would appear that the Sparklematic 5200 also gift wraps. Costs 3 coins, just like the other one. Alright, so that was called the Grime Encrusted ring. Just Grime Encrusted ring. And that one is a neutral quest. Yeah. Grime Encrusted ring. Okay, perfect. And then you pick up Return of the Ring. Opening the box produced by the Sparklematic 5200 reveals what you had suspected, a shiny ring. Wearing the ring, you feel magical powers surge through your body. Inside the band is a small but nonetheless discernible imprint of the seal of Ironforge. Next to that, 3 small initials are engraved TDK. This may signify either the initials of the previous owner or perhaps the initials of the ring's crafter. Keep the ring or return it to this person. Decisions. And then that one has the more... Yeah, see, look, you can get a music roll for Tinkertown by turning in Grime Encrusted object, so there's definitely things. Now, if we decide to wear it, it's a +2 stam, +3 versatility. Okay, we have 8 minutes left, so we cannot teleport out of here. That sucks. Of course not. And this is called Return of the Ring. That is another quest here. Nog's Ring Redo is the Horde version of that. Return of the Ring is an Alliance quest. And the Nog's Ring Redo, I mean, that one's Horde. So yeah, we've done, and if you look, there's more Sparklematic action, more Sparklematic action, more. There's 3 versions of that quest. So they're tagging each one to each quest giver, even though the quest code counts the same, because all the things is signifying exactly that. Alright, so we didn't get anything really from killing the mobs, but we did get like half our level just from doing those few quests. Worth it. We gained a random drop gold ring. Heart ring to give us +1 stam. That's nice as well. Our little loving guy gets a heart ring. And we're going to get a ring out of this Ring Redux quest right here. Return of the Rings. That's great. We can leave. Not that big a deal. So, ladies and gents, I can tell you right now, at level 10, you can go into Gnomeregan. You don't mind dying 100 times, and you can solo your way. As long as you have a way of handling with 2 elites at once. Whatever that way might be. It might be you nuke and die whenever you have to fight more than one. It might be you can sleep or fear or whatever. It might be that you have a pet. It might be that you're just tough enough. Like, it's possible that when we do this, if we were to do this, say, on our paladin, or our warrior, the 2 that we've done so far, they might just be tough enough to handle 2. Especially our tanks. On a hunter, you get a pet. Our shaman, we might be screwed. We're not doing it on our shaman, but that one might be tough. You might have to hope you're tough enough at level 10, depending on your spec. Or, in that one, you might have to do a nuke and die strategy. On your druid, you could go into bear mode and maybe you're tough enough. For the rogue, you could sap, I would assume. For the... Let's see, rogue. Yeah, and then for mage, we just showed. You can polymorph and do your best. And I didn't even go in as a frost or a fire. I did this as arcane, so all I gained was a little bubble. All I gained was a little bubble and an ice block. And actually, both of those they come out at level 10, I guess, no matter what you are. Alright, so he is up here. And yes, we did do this one in Classic, so cool.
Hey.
Hey, easy there, partner. I'm a very important businessman. I'm sure that the courier is just simply late with the delivery of the rent. Wait, you're not my landlord.
Well, of course you aren't. Silly me. You come to me seeking the finest jeweler in all of Ironforge, one who does not make cursed items. Yes? What do you need?
Seen you.
Ring, you say? Yeah, let's see. Yep, I made that ring, by golly. Before Gnomeregan went up, I had a small shop there. Perhaps it's what I left behind when I ran for the hills. It's a simple design, and I made several like it. Maybe it's from someone who didn't make it out. Dark Iron Dwarves had this? That puts a new layer of conspiracy on the 9 different layers already floating about. Maybe the authorities would like to know. It's wasted on the likes of me. Now, back to the ring.
Right.
Alright, we need 30 silver coins, a silver bar, a moss agate. Okay.
Listen, Gleamageddon, that ring is yours, sure, but I can make you a better one. That design, like I said, is really simple. I'm a lot more skilled now, and for the mere fee of 50 silver coins, I'll spruce it up for you. Well, a little more than 30, actually. I'm in a tight spot right now. All my material stock is all dried up. You bring me a bar of silver and a moss agate, I'll add a silver and an agate lattice to the ring and give it a little more pizzazz. Trust me. Alright, so we're on a little bit of a smidge off here. Okay, Gnome Improvement has been completed. That one is the Alliance quest. No, dang it. Gnome, no, this was Return of the Ring. Gnome Improvement is what we're going to do next. Alright, so I sold that. Let's talk to a shop, and I'll buy that silver ore back and give it over to my... I'll buy both the ores back.
Can I help
Come
you?
here. I want to go to buyback. I want this silver ore back, and I don't care about the others. Okay. So, why? Because I want to send that over to my blacksmith, and then I need to find where can I get a moss agate from. Okay, so this is Gleevenger. He's going to help out. He's the resident blacksmith. We're sending it. Boom. Okay. So now we need to log out. Gleevenger's on the job now to get us... What's our time looking like here? Okay, so we're almost at 2 hours. This part is going to take a smidge of time. Okay, Gleevenger, you're already in the Red Ridge Mountains. Google, where can I find a moss agate? Good to know. So we need this one. I don't need two of these open right now. Honestly, it takes... This is called Return of the Ring, which then goes into there. Where can I find moss agates? Moss agates, the best mining place are tin, silver, mithril, blah, blah, blah. Tin veins, Ashenvale, Stranglethorn, tin vein. Hillsbrad is a great one. That one seems to have the best 332. So Hillsbrad, specifically around Alterac Mountains, because it looks like Alterac Mountains isn't even technically a zone anymore. It's just considered part of Hillsbrad. So this is where we need to go with our dude. Alright, so into the mailbox first of all. Silver ore, great. Oh, I already have silver bars. No problem at all. Alright, we're going to get on our Snowy Griffin. And we need to go all the way up to Alterac. Yeah, it seems extreme. Is it faster, I wonder, to fly like this than it is to... And we'll keep our eye out for tin. Oh, look, yeah. That's tin right there. Wait, why do I need tin? Oh, because I'm looking for moss agate. So I got to keep in mind, too, it's not just tin. What else was moss agate coming from? Silver, also from mithril and true silver. So tin, silver, mithril, true silver. So we are looking for those 4 types of nodes. Just that tin is a good one for this character. Tin, silver, mithril, true silver. Okay, so maybe mithril. Just need 1 moss agate. That was mithril ore. Solid stone. That's fine. Sailing around for mithril will help him down the line. It's a great spot. 1 moss agate, all we need. No problem. Look at all that mithril we're getting. That's great. And this is just XP for our dude, for our Gleevenger. He's got his stuff picked out, yep. Love it. I don't know which one has the highest drop rate. I guess we should look and see that. I know it's not going to be great, but... Okay, if we're looking at it as far as the drop rate goes, do we have a percentage? Tin is the best percent. Ghostlands tin is the best. Silver vein is the next best percent, with 10 being the next. So very, very rare for mithril. Okay, so mithril should not be our... Alright, so let's say screw it on that. I mean, I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna go out of my way. We're just gonna do it as it goes in a straight line, basically. We got a star ruby. That will help us at some point, right? Yeah, we're just gonna kind of go. This is a great place to farm mithril, by the way, especially now that there's no real competition. Okay, so now we're into the Badlands. Look at that big rock dude. More mithril. More mithril over there. A lot of stuff out of that one. Oh, that was tin. Somehow we got mithril and tin out of that. It was like a hybrid mithril tin war node. Like Ghostlands tin, for whatever reason, seemed to be. There's a true silver node. Just cruising, gaining XP, exploring, and this is actually going to most likely level him up some too. This is all so that I can stubbornly not go to the auction house. Love it. We gained redemption. So cool. We can now res people, and we're level 13. Let's look at this. What is it called? A protection pally talents. Boom, bada boom. I don't remember which one we were. I think I was Mythic Lightsmith. Yeah, I like the idea of that. Alright, so we're picking one on the protection side. We want the first one. Holy Shield. What does that do? It's a passive. My block chance is 20% up. Now I can block spells. And when I block, the person that I block damage to, block takes damage. So that's great. Perfect. So that's just a nice plus I can res. So a twofer. Remember, we are just trying to go Ruins of Kargath. Nope. Don't want that. Tin is truly where it's at. Searing Gorge. Okay, so now we're in Dunmorag. This is Hopper. This will not get us anything that we need. Loch Modan. Pretty cool way to fly. This is definitely a faster, better way to fly. Oh, that was Tin Vein right there. Grab that. Tin is where it's at. That's a tin inside a cave. We don't want that. 3%. So it's all about luck. And honestly, it said Ghostlands tin was the best, but I don't think you can fly in Ghostlands. Or at least, I mean, we're going to find out soon, but kind of how it used to be. Alright, now we're in Wetlands. Yeah, Wetlands is a great place for tin also. Okay. Our mining is nice, 105. And look at our XP, like, it's just cruising. I missed. Silver is good, too. Silver might be better than tin, I can't remember. We're just discovering all of these different encampments. We work our way up. I don't know why these... Oh, the Thandal span still exists. Okay. Cool. I wasn't sure, but I'm glad it does. Okay, so we're getting close to our zone here. We need to kind of go this away now. Rathi Highlands. Look at us just exploring the world on Gleevenger. Okay, boom, boom. Is that iron? That's iron, it doesn't... Oh, that's tin. Great. That one. That's mithril, that's also good. Nope, nope, nope. Get out of my face, you dum-dums. Circle of Inner Binding. Love it. Yep, we're going long today. Which means we're gonna have to do the same thing on our horde dude too, by the way. After we do this whole quest. Got our work cut out for us in the world here. It's all good fun, right? It is actually kind of fun. It's just a different way of doing this. It's like a little puzzle. Nope, that's in the cave. I'm not that desperate. I honestly don't even know if it's tin or mithril. That's iron. We don't want that. What's that? Tin. We will eventually want some iron for sure. I mean, why not? But not yet. Yep, we really need that moss agate. Okay, so now we're up to Hillsbrad. We need to go up into the what used to be known as Alterac Mountains. That's our goal right now. Yeah, big old bear. Look at that big old bear. Alright, so now that we are in this little area, we should be able to... If we're at 3% drop rate, we're hoping we would get one within about 30, 35. And we've already, of course, gotten a pretty good amount. So, I don't know. This is, let's say, the third one here in Hillsbrad. Okay, what do we got here? Yep, there's another one. What the heck is that thing? Big Samrus? That's cool. That big old bear.
Inventory is full.
That's cool though. Alright, I'm gonna toss the spider thing. Sticky ichor. What was that? Shoulders? Tiny raptor teeth? Yeah. I mean, I just had to kill him. He was... I haven't seen that dude. And now, yeah, so this is the mountains, the Tin Mountains. We are going to need one open inventory spot too, because I don't want to get the moss agate and then have it be like, oh, you actually have no spot to put it. Okay, we got a shadow gem. Not what we need, but at least we got a gem. Come on, moss agates. I don't know, I would say what, that we're like six or seven ore nodes in. That's a horde little town. Don't want to get all combative with the horde about this. There's a wild horse over there, that's cool. I don't think I've seen those before. Or I haven't noticed them. Thought about it. Or 10. Okay, so I'd say we're around 8. Let's call it 8. Come on, my dude. Look at those fake trees right there. That's funny. Alright, so this is Alterac Mountains. So Alterac Mountains is still considered a zone. Gallows Corner, this is where it's at. Okay, so that's 9. Alterac Mountains is the Tin Mountains. If you're coming for 10, this is where it's at. This is 10. Come on. Can't a homie get some moss agate? Could be worse, I guess. Here's 11. Bummer, bro. I saw a few more over there. Okay, number 12. Yeah, there's tons. They really did up the, like, I don't think you've ever been able to get this many. This is 13. Voltarak. Got some more Yetis out here. 14. Okay, this is 15. Oh, I leveled up. I'm now level 14. What do I get there? Okay. I have the Cleanse. We're skipping Imperial Ward and we want Fist of Justice. So it's a reduction of 15. Oh, and I gained Lay on Hands. Did I really? I already had that. Maybe it upgraded it? Heals a friendly target. No, I feel like that's already what it was. So, all I did was gain... Now, Hammer of Justice has a 30-second cooldown instead of a 45-second cooldown. I mean, that's cool. It's pretty good. Pretty good reduction. Used a lot more often. I think it's like a 1-minute cooldown in Classic. Okay, around 15 or 16. Let's call it 16. So we're still on the side of good RNG for now. Here's 17. And we've leveled up twice. Just doing this. Imagine, and then compared to how fast it took us, how slow it was to level up. They call this 18. Come on, Moss Agate. And we truly are getting every... Here's 22. We're gonna get every 10 in the frickin' zone. Got a Lesser Moonstone. Not the right gem, but... You know, we're doing something. This is silver. This can control what we want. 23, we'll call it. Making our episode so long. 24. Ba 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 ba. Just swooping around the mountains. It's just a breeze to mine now, though. Okay. Didn't work. 25. Then if I get desperate, there's 4 nodes inside that cave we can look at. 26. Also, people don't care about tin very much. I mean, it's used to make bronze, so... But yeah, it's like the only... 27. The only, type of... Uh-oh, I forgot. I need to get rid of stuff. It's the only type of ore that's not independently used for something, I believe. Don't quote me on that. Okay, 28. Alright, we're getting pretty dang close. We probably are, if I wasn't being generous, on the wrong side of the... Here's 29, on the wrong side of RNG. But... wouldn't be the first time. It sure won't be the last. There's 30. Another lesser moonstone. Come on, bruh. Need that moss agate. Here's 31. Come on. 32. Just great. Great places for mining. 33. Okay, so we are now on the wrong side of officially. I mean, if you're counting these silvers as it for sure. Here's 34. I'm counting them as one because their drop rate is about the same or better. Actually, I think the silver is better. It's 35. Yikes. Alright, I'm gonna look and see, I guess, well, as long as I can keep getting this ore, here's 36, we will keep doing it, but if it dries up, then we'll take a pause and look and say, hey, what's the best way to get moss agate? Here's 37. Because if it's getting chests, we might be a little stuck. That was silver also. Alright, I'm gonna look around this mountain range up here. What's up? Let's see, we're gonna get ourselves into a bad spot. Like, on the other side, that's Turistful, and the Western Plaguelands is 38. Those are neither one gonna be good for us. Like, go into the Ghostlands, there's 39. Ooh, I guess we could go into the Ghostlands and see. Can you fly? There's gonna be 40. But if it's on foot, I don't want any part of it. Alright, so let's see. Best way to farm moss agate. No, that's not a guide. No, not in real life. Warcraft. Oh, Black Fathom Deeps? They're saying get it off of the mobs? Yeah, okay, so what if we... I mean, I'm not going to do that, but let's say we look at the items. Okay, so you're looking at it. It said it's an 8% drop rate, which is pretty good. Silver Vein is... That seems to be the best. 5% drop rate. It is contained at a bloated catfish, but you have to find the bloated catfish. It's a 3% drop. Now you start to get below the nodes. It's dropped by at a 5% rate in Black Fathom Deeps, the mobs. So I feel like that's we're looking at the same. That's not better than what we're doing right now. All of those are just you're taking equal chances, just hoping you get lucky. Alright, so we're gonna continue to look around. I've really farmed the heck. I don't know what the respawn timer is on these, but I think we were around 40. Here's 41. And we're just hoping that we get lucky. There's a frozen herb. I don't even know what the heck that. I don't remember. There it is. Here's 42, roughly. Finally, we got it, babies. Alright, now we're going to hearth back to Stormwind, and we're going to send a silver bar and moss agate back to our gnome. And it wasn't for nothing either. It was nice. We gained 2 levels out of that, so that's cool. Alright, so now we're going to go to the mailbox. This is going to be Gleemageddon. Yeah. He gets 1. Moss, he gets 1. No. Ding dong. Well, fine, I'll send it in 2 different ways. Okay, go again, Gleemageddon. Okay. We're logging out with that dude now. He has all that. Plus, we got a crap ton of tin, so he'll be able to go into transitioning from copper into bronze pretty easily. That's pretty nice. Why did that happen? Oh man, get out of here. Maybe because he's booting up for the first time since being level 10. Alright, so silver bar. Got it. Moss agate. Got it. Love it. Okay. We can now do Gnome Improvement. I think that's considered an Iron Forge quest. Actually. If you look at the quest right here, you go into Return of the Ring Alliance, but then, so that's tagged Gnomeregan, but then you go to Gnome Improvement, that's tagged Iron Forge for whatever reason. So we're going to go back to Iron Forge. This is the only other one. Gnome Improvement, even though we did that after. Whew, okay.
Interesting.
Do you have the materials I need? I wouldn't ask you for them if I wasn't down on my luck.
You have a great day now.
It's exactly what I needed. Someday when I find myself out of this hole that I am unjustly in, I will make for you, for everyone, the finest trinkets in all of Azeroth. Until then, thanks for being a sport about the reagents. I'd normally charge 10 times what I charge for you for a ring of this quality. Speaking of rings, here's your new one. Complete the quest. Cool. So we almost hit level 11 just from doing that. And we gained a +3 stam, +2 versatility ring. Absolutely. Better than anything we have. Great on us. And you know what? Let's go. We're already over time. What is our time? Might as well really sunk cost this whole thing and do our clothing as well. Why the heck not? Alright, so let's go into our tailoring room.
How are ya?
What do we need here? Okay, so I think when we were looking at Classic, the bandages are still not good. Yeah, they're over. So now what we do is we make the bolts of linen cloth and we change them into whatever we can change them into. Maybe it will help with our enchanting also. But that was good. It was a little long and it was a little bit tricky, but we were ultimately successful. And I think it will help us when we start this same adventure tomorrow on the Horde. But also good to know, no surprise here, that it is going to be tricky to enter these dungeons and do them solo. It's a good thing that just about the only other dungeon we need to do is we have Uldaman, and then I think we maybe have like either Blackrock Depths or Blackrock Spire. There's little that we need to do, and I'm hoping it is what it is. You know, we can sneak our way in for some of these things, but not for all of them. All right, so what can we do? The bag costs 3, the dress costs 2, the bracers cost 3, the cape is 2, and we can disenchant. So we want the cape because we want to be able to disenchant. We just need 1, so it's 3 thread. At this point, I will absolutely, without a doubt, pay the copper. Okay, then we open up and we disenchant.
Good.
Dang it. Okay, we open up and disenchant that bad boy. Great. Okay, so then we go to our trainer. Can we learn anything new? We can now learn just straight up linen boots. Okay. Going for the linen boots. They are green also. They cost 3. They also take a leather, so no, we don't want that. We're going to continue these. So we need... I think we can do 15. Okay, we should be able to make all 5 of these now. That'll give us a little bit more. Get us up to 70. Just remember, we're trying to get to... At some point, it's not that far in the future, we're going to need to stop and get to 225.
Off with you.
Okay, let's get out of here. We need to disenchant all 5. Cool. Which is... That is helping our enchanting. So we have a chance to disenchant some of these things now. That's good. So just the disenchanting process is helping a little bit. We got 2 lesser magic essences. And maybe we're getting better at it? I don't know. Alright, we're 70 tailoring.
Got my attention.
Barbaric linen vest, green linen shirt, hand-stitched linen breeches. Breeches, I don't know. Alright, so the barbaric linen vest costs 4 and leather. No. The... What was the other thing? Green linen shirt, hand-stitched linen breeches. Okay. Hand-stitched linen breeches is also 4. Green linen shirt is 3. But this cape... Oh, that's what I need to have been making. The cape at 2. That still is the deal here. So we can still make 10 of these. So we're okay. So I only want to make 5. So another 15. Okay. Get us up to 75 tailoring. Might as well for all our hard work today, right?
Watch
Okay,
your
perfect. Out of there. Let me get some more reagent. We even have some silk. Well, we're up to 23. 24. So we definitely have to visit the enchanting trainer too, because we're good on that. Alright. So let's see, at 75 now that we are technically journeymen, now we can make bolts of wool cloth, simple kilts, and woolen capes. Perfect.
Off with you.
So first let's just get rid of all the wool, the other ones that we have. So, what was it? It was simple kilt and woolen cape. Simple kilt requires 4, so no. And a woolen cape requires wool, so no. So we do want to go ahead. I'll make one thing that's a 3. Let's find a 3. There we go. So we'll do the green dye. Okay. So we'll make one of those just to have an even amount. And then we'll make the cape for the other one. No, not the cape. This one. So 4. So 12. All those. Okay, so that gets us 5 more levels up. It doesn't even matter because really my goal was to try to get us out of... we're at 80,
Keep your
so that's
feet on
good.
the ground.
Okay. We're just continuing to disenchant our life away here. Okay, great. Got to 25.
What's on your
Nice.
mind? Watch your
We're
back.
not to the 115 tailoring I need for
What's
that
on
thing.
your mind?
We can now have soft-soled boots and a woolen bag. That's great.
Watch your back.
So now I can just do bolts of woolen cloth. Let's get that out of the picture here. I want to try to get to woolen bandages, actually. Okay, so stop there. Let's learn
What can I do for you?
green woolen vest, heavy woolly gloves.
See you soon.
Okay. So we're going to continue to do bolts of woolen cloth, because I can't learn bandages yet. Can't learn wool bandages. I don't know where you get that from, but... Okay, we're up to 90.
Aye.
Pearl clasp cloak.
Off with you.
Maybe you need to find a bandage trainer. I don't know. Okay, so we got to 92. Now, woolen bags are just a nice way to start. If I want to upgrade my bags, I need to be able to build 4 of them.
What can I
And I
get for you?
think I have enough just to get us started on those 4. So, We need... Yep, I have enough exactly for 4, so we need 4 fine thread. Okay. That will get my bags upgraded. Will have me up to 95. And I don't know if there is a bandage trainer here.
Off with ya.
Do I need to go to learn this stuff? I don't know. But now I can do these better bags. Great.
I've the finest wares
So
in the
make a
land.
little money back. Perfect.
Keep
And
your
I'm at
feet on the
95 tailoring.
What can I do for you?
Woolly boots. Can you learn... Let's look down at classic. Looking to see, are there bandages? I don't think so. So where do you
Safe
find the
travels.
bandage trainer?
Great to meet you.
So that we need. We actually need to find a bandage trainer.
Hi, you're a tall one.
So he's got some things, but I'm not high enough.
You have a great day now.
So let's find a guard.
How are you?
I want a bandage trainer. First aid, yeah. Okay.
Safe
So that's a little different, and maybe I screwed the pooch here a little bit. Maybe that's actually what we need to be... No! Maybe you actually need to be having... You need to go separately learn bandages also. Herbalism. Herbalism. Bandage trainer.
What can I do for you?
Yeah. Ember silk. Heavy linen. Wool.
Keep your feet on the ground.
Darn it. You do need that. So... these wool bandages are better. I can still make points out of my heavy linen, too. But yeah, wool bandages, that's where it's at. 2 points, 1 per. That's the best way to get that.
Welcome.
For sure. Okay. Now we're going to go over to the enchanting trainer to wrap up for today. Good to know, though, you do, as a tailor, you have to separately go visit your bandage trainer each time. Good to know. I don't think we have anything to worry about cooking. No. Alright, first things first.
Hi, you're a tall one.
Let's talk to the enchanting
Seeing you.
trainer. Where are they at? They upstairs? Yeah.
Salutations.
Okay, I can't learn anything even though I'm at 25. Okay,
Interesting.
let's go with an actual enchanting. If I want to go... Yeah, my recipes are very small. So, that's pretty simple. The magic wand, I want to save that though for now though. So I'd rather go with this. We need to purchase some vellum. So let's go buy 5 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we just go enchant all. Can you do that? Perfect. Yeah, so it's specifically used just for this exact process that we're doing. Cool. Okay.
Off and away.
Now we... Look at that.
Hey.
Sell those. Okay.
Very well then.
Now what about at 30? Got anything for me? No.
You have a great day now.
Great.
Good day to you.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Boom. Let's get 5 more points. I mean, we got a pretty good amount, so... Let's see if at 35 there will be anything worthwhile. Okay.
You have a great day now.
Got anything for me at 35, my friend?
Can I help you?
No, you do not. What the heck? What even is this world?
Pleased to meet you.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They still don't... The wizard oil and stuff is still not available. Okay. Now that we're learning about the vellum, Okay.
Very good.
So now we're up to 40 enchanting.
Greetings.
Minor absorption. Finally gained a new one.
Making a special purchase?
Okay. What does minor absorption take? 1 and 2, so it's still way worse. This is still the easiest, best one. Okay.
Very well then.
Now that we're 45 on enchanting, not that bad. Nothing. Maybe 50 will kick something up.
Would you like to purchase something?
Yeah. I only have 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And a simple wood. We'll buy that one. And then we'll go to enchant all of these. And then we'll make the 1 magic wand. That'll get us to 50. But we've made good use of all of our strange dust, so that's good too.
Be seeing you.
So at this point, I'm not going to use my other 2 just for 2 points. Oh, I should sell those to her.
Making a special purchase?
Gotta make my money back.
You have a great day now.
Can I help you?
Now we can get minor stamina. Minor stamina. That requires 3 each. So we don't want to use that, but whatever. So now we still are just working at level 50. But I want to save these as much as possible because they can be turned into greater ones. So I want to burn that strange dust first. All right, everybody. We made great progress today. It was amazing. We are just going to keep on pressing through. Thank you, everybody, so much for watching, listening, and tuning in. I will catch all of you guys next time. And yeah, this is another episode of Lore of Warcraft in the pipe. What the heck? Why can't my guy do it? What's going on? Why can't he emote? I was trying to emote to everybody, but he's not allowed. Maybe if I have another person he's emoting at? No. So, for whatever reason, he can't do it. What do we do? Do we just crash? Yeah, okay. Perfect timing, everybody. Thanks. See you guys. Another episode in the pipe. 5x5. Peace out.